Not sure how well this is going. Can you guys hear me? If anyone can hear me, say yes in chat. Okay guys, is this working? Just making sure. Here it is. Okay, y'all can hear me? Okay, that's good. Hey again guys. I know it's been a very, very long time since I streamed, but, you know, I'm finally getting the time to get back into it. But in this stream, I'm going to do a session here on the Port Zid and full-as turn railroad model trains route. And this is a session I struggle with a lot for some reason. But let's begin. Yeah, finally back in the game. Make sure I have a... What's up? Hey, what's up, DFW Real Videos? Not much, just been so busy lately, but I'm finally finding time to just stream again, just to pass the time. How have you been? I've been doing good. Been working, traveling. Excuse me, my voice sounds a little odd. My throat's a little sore for some reason. Drive to the factory. Your first task is to pick up the train at the refinery. Let's go. Press blue F to replay the switch. Press Control F to find a location on the map. Press M to show map view. Yeah. Who's ready for spooky season? Me too. I get that. School's been tough for me. Yeah. Looks like we're operating Santa Fe 5385 and Santa Fe 5366. Ready to go. Let's go in cab. Yeah, a little cheap for these. You can still put the trains on automatic drive even in the sessions, which unironically makes it a lot easier. So our first task is to drive to the factory. Drive to the factory where you will find your train. I graduated high school in 2021. Groovy. ATSF SD45 noises, yeah. Jesus. It's been a little stressful because I'm a sophomore in high school. Oh yeah. The Hallows of Ian are coming, yeah. They let me dress up in a Halloween costume at work, and I dressed up as Luigi for Halloween. Hey, JCR Productions, welcome. I graduate in 2024. Huh, fun. This route's weird. It's supposed to be a model train route, but you know, there's sessions that came in. It's DLC, but it's just that model trains. Okay, where are you streaming it? I try to do Eddie's voice, but I can't because my throat's really crummy feeling right now. So I went to Halloween train stream with Krakens dressed up as something stupid. If Krakens were to dress up, he'd probably dress up in like some lame old anime outfit or something, I don't know. Speaking of graduating, I'm finally graduating trade school sometime before Christmas of this year. Yippee! I graduated back in June. I graduated in last year. And I went up north as a celebration trip. Put in manual drive. Have you ever been to a backyard beach? Well, I technically live at the beach, and the beach runs literally right next to my house, so I could just walk there. God, my throat. I have to go grab some throat medicine here in a bit. Had to deal with the channel re-uploading my content without permission, so that was fun. I don't get those channels. Normally I just ignore them. Hand. Literally, that's just it. It's just a hand. Just a second. Here, I'm gonna pause right here. I'm gonna go grab some medicine. I gotta go deal with something, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully, Krakens will be the scariest thing in a train yard. Easily could steal. He'll steal anything just for whatever. Okay, back to this. So it's directing me to come to a stop right here. Couple the cars. There's no special order required for coupling. Junctions are not set, so you have to just manually set the junctions yourself. Alright, I guess it don't matter what order I put them in. That's what I'll do. Geez, the amount of practice went through in North Valley. You just remember this off the back of your head. Kraken's being naked? What? Just don't go to his house then. Well, that's a joke. Kraken doesn't have a house. Well, technically no. He has a crib. That route looks rather interesting. Yeah, it's called Port Zid. It's a DLC route on Trainz and Era. I'm not sure if it's DLC on Trainz 2019. It could be on Download Station if it's not. But it's a pretty cool route. It's a model train route, but it's a little weird. Switching noises. Bundle starts. Buy awesome gains, pay a fraction of the retail price. Bro, imagine catching a train and you see a tanker that says buy awesome gains for a fraction of the retail price. Kraken doesn't take his clothes off. If he did, everyone in the entire world would go blind and deaf. Everyone going deaf just because Kraken took his clothes. What, because he has an astronomically loud zipper? That's just W advertising right there. Oh yeah, true. Still. Wait, what does the side say? There's like a phone number. For chemical emergency, call Symmetric at 800-424-9300 today. Alright. On to switching. I had so much trouble with this session because I keep failing it. I don't know why, but there's like a bugged out section of it. I don't know if it's gonna... whatever, but I'll show you guys what I mean. No, you're okay, Brian. What's my favorite movie? Good question. Admittingly, I'm not much of a movie geek. I watch a couple movies now and then. My favorite's probably nothing but Disney, because I don't like Disney. I mean, Disney World's fun, but Disney movies are God no. If Krakens took his clothes off, Alan Smith, Tom the Cat, and his wife Robin Williams will all scream at the same time. Krakens has a portal to hell inside him, so that's why he never takes his clothes off or bathe, because he lets demons out. However, that will work. Make sure you call 911 in case the awesome games are an emergency situation. It's a Hard Day's Night or any Beatles movies. Yeah, I like the Beatles movies a lot. In fact, I actually just watched Yellow Submarine last night. Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. You're good. You're good. Backing up. And stop. 50 points. But yeah, as I was saying, my favorite movies, other than the Beatles movies, probably, does anyone remember that movie that came out like so I forgot what year, like 2015 or something. It was called Echo. It was like about these kids who found this alien thing that landed in Earth, and he was trying to call back home. But these kids were also stressed out because their homes were about to be torn down in favor of a freeway project. But I remember that movie, and that movie was so good. It's like, it felt like a generic kids YouTube video, but that was a movie at the same time, and I unironically loved that. I don't know if anyone remembers that movie, but I don't exactly have a favorite movie, mainly because I'm indecisive. Plus 50 XP. Earth to Echo, yeah. That movie was decent, yeah. Another movie I like, the only Disney movies that I actually like are Cars and WALL-E. Those are the only Disney movies I like, admittingly. Other than that, Disney has crappy movies. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I never watched that movie. But I heard the main guy in the movie went insane because he was basically talking to nothing while shooting the movie. What does this tanker say? These white tankers. HK Oil. Okay, not. Well, that's a lame branding. Not as lame. At least the tankers that say get gains for a fraction of the price are better branding. Toy Story, yeah, I like Toy Story 2. I like Toy Story, but Toy Story 4 was hot garbage. Just saying, Toy Story 4 was hot garbage. Toy Story 2 is the best in my opinion. Basically, Disney's older animated movies are all good. Just anything new that they make anymore is just generally garbage. German flag. I just watched all the Toy Story movies this summer. Groovy. They are making Toy Story 5, yeah, and I'm not excited for it. They're just gonna milk the heck out of it like they did with Toy Story 4. Yeah, that old doll from the antique store, yeah, that was like, meh, still, Toy Story 4 was hot garbage still. A dead giveaway that Disney was milking Toy Story. Disney's milking everything. I didn't see Toy Story 4 because it was completely unnecessary. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It should have ended at Toy Story 3. Couple. 50 points. Disney needs some milk, yeah. And before anybody mentions Wreck-It Ralph, I honestly think Wreck-It Ralph is overrated. And yes, I love retro games. I really love retro games, and I appreciate that they actually got Bowser and Pac-Man and whatnot, Q*bert in the movie. But just other than that, I just find Wreck-It Ralph overrated. I'm currently binge watching Disney Pixar's as of late, mainly the older stuff. Just rumored that Cars 4 is happening. Yeah, I'm not excited for that either because Cars 3 was junk. Or no. Yeah, it was Cars 3, I think, yeah. Cars 3 was junk. Admittedly, I never watched Cars 2, but I watched Cars 3 and it was junk. I hate the ending so much. Yeah, it really kills what Woody was trying to do for the movies, because Woody was... The whole point of Toy Story is that no matter how old, if you're like an old toy or whatever, you'll still find someone who has that soft spot for you in their hearts. And yet, in the end of Toy Story 4, Woody just throws all that out the windows because he wants to stay with Bo Peep. So... Pixels, yes, I love Pixels, bro. I haven't watched that in forever. Wreck-It Ralph was good. I just didn't like the sequel, yeah. Cars 1's better than Cars 2. I mean, well, I can't really say because I never watched Cars 2, honestly. But Cars 1 was amazing. Get a drink here. Water. And couple. Well done. Let's go to the harbor. Yippee! Alright, time to go to the harbor. Let's go! Favorite childhood baby shows? Blue's Clues. Definitely Blue's Clues. Love Blue's Clues. I still watch it, honestly, for the nostalgia factor. Dora the Explorer, I used to watch that a lot too, but I was more to Blue's Clues. Do you know the train from Cars 1 had the horn that it had? It sounded like a K5L. Mine was Thomas, yeah. I was a SpongeBob kid. Yeah, I was a SpongeBob kid too, but again, I watched more Blue's Clues back then when I was a baby, and then by the time I turned 5, I watched more SpongeBob. Excuse me. The horn was actually NS 9559. Really? I wonder if I should look it up real quick. If I'm not mistaken. Of course, you can't ignore that the train had the A113 Easter egg. Favorite Pixar movie was Incredibles, Cars, first 3 Toy Story films, WALL-E, and Inside Out. Yeah, Inside Out was for me. Not good, but not bad either. I'd say I'm neutral. Steve Burns is the OG. Yeah, he always will be. In terms of baby shows, my favorites back there are your Teen Umizoomi or Little Einsteins. Oh, I love Teen Umizoomi. I have a few. Wow, whoopsie. Blue's Clues, Thomas, Bob the Builder, Max and Ruby, the Backyardigans. Yeah. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Scoop, Muck and Dizzy, and Rolly too. Lofty, join the crew. Bob and his gang have lots of fun working together. I forgot how that goes. Martha Speaks and Arthur, yeah. The original Cars is the best in my opinion. Yeah, I definitely agree. Doc Hudson and others. Those shows were goated when you had no cable. Yeah. Like Blue's Clues and the Backyardigans, yeah. The Fat Controller. What's your favorite extinct locomotive? Mine's the SD80 Mac. I don't think the SD80 Mac's extinct. I think there's 2 left remaining, but they're owned by CP and they're used as parts. But the SD80 Mac, it's a, But my favorite extinct locomotive, probably the New York Central Niagaras. Absolutely loved Arthur, and I didn't really watch Martha Speaks. What series is in the same universe as North Valley? Well, I guess Mid-Michigan Rail Stories is in the same universe since there's plenty of crossovers with it. But other than that, I can't really think of any other series. It comes to mind, it's also in the North Valley universe. I should call it the North Valley verse, honestly. Are you excited for Super Mario Bros. Wonder? Heck, yes I am. I meant to pre-order it. I forgot to pre-order it, but still, I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to play through it. Wowie zowie! Really excited for the Mario RPG remake because I love Mario RPG. Just RPG games in general are just extremely fun. It was time for Thomas to leave. He had seen everything. Oh. To answer your question, MMRS and, well, what? Well, your series, but I forgot what what's called. If any of y'all are wondering, I am too. Might get it on launch. Yeah, I'm gonna get it on launch too. It's coming out the 20th, which is what's today? Today's the 16th. It's coming out this Friday. MMRS is currently on hold because my computer broke. Yeah, his computer, like the charger port on it, I think went bad, and so he sent it in, and he's still waiting for it to get back. Santa Fe GP60M jump scare. Tales on the Norfolk Southern. GP60M ass. But I had to scrap it. Y'all freaking suck! You're too slow! You're too slow! You forgot to blow your horn! Oh my god! Get out of the freaking way! Favorite fallen flag? Southern Railway. After Southern Railway or Southern Pacific. I don't know, a lot of the fallen flags are my favorite. Santa Fe SD45 go brrrr. It's called Mulberry Rail Stories. The progress in the series is so slow that even Vivian can beat it in the race. Don't do Vivian like that. Oh my god, Mom! Ass and titties. Voice actor of Arthur passed away in '94. Yeah. My favorite fallen flag is Santa Fe. Yep. Eddie, calm down. One of my favorite fallen flags is Seaboard. Yeah. Seaboard's a great railroad. There's no real fallen flag that I hate. All the fallen flags are fascinating. Even Conrail, as overrated as it is, it's fascinating still. Seaboard man. Speed is king! Jacksepticeye and Matt. Did anyone even catch that reference in episode 2 when Matt said speed is key? Trent Roberts likes to drink beer. Well, nah, he's more of a meth head than a beer addict, so I like the SP and Conrail as fallen flags. Arrow. Crane jump scare. My least favorite railroad is the MMA. Which one is that again? Matt in episode 5 of TMB. And you all know why. Wait, what was the MMA again? Shoot, I know I heard the friggin' initials before, but I forgot what the railroad is. Damn. I can voice a 4-axle and 6-axle. It's okay. Old Tomato should go as a tomato for Halloween. I mean, he kind of already is. And speaking of which, I'm gonna swap Wade's voice with someone else, because the current voice actor is very unavailable, so. The tapeworm tells me where to go. Montreal, Maine, Atlantic. Wait, is that the railroad that was involved in the Lac-Mégantic disaster, wasn't? Whoops! You have to put the CD up your. I remember I saw an edit of that video, I think it was, where it goes, "Oops! You just posted cringe. You are going to lose subscriber." Southern Pacific jump scare. And SP-9013 noises. Yeah, that's why I figured. Yeah, it was part of the Gigantic disaster. There's so many companies out there that could be judged as infuriating. Like, there's a company from South Korea that I know of that's just really, really strict with their rules. Well, I don't think they're around anymore, but, you know. Hello, your computer has been experiencing diarrhea issue. Okay, this is the part that throws me off. I don't know, I stop right here, nothing happens, and then when I try to stop further, I somehow pass the red signal and I fail. Emotional damage! I have a DMA SD10 character named Jack. Am I a better voice actor than Nicky Boy? Honestly, any voice actor is better than Nicky Boy. Let's be real here. Okay, this throws me off. Do I have to uncouple your local 5366 and pick up the tankers? Okay, do I have to uncouple that? Okay, I think I do. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what I got wrong. I kept thinking I had to uncouple both locomotives, but no, I had to uncouple just that locomotive. Okay. Turnaround noises. Can you send me his design, please? No. Bro, gotta have priority pass. Santa Fe. All your base art belong to us. Is Nicky Boy the train and rail fanning the equivalent to Kakata Avocado? Probably. I mean, well, he's not fat, but, you know, he's greasy looking. I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. I think Avocado will probably devour the camera. I'll pay good money to see that. Based. Just saying, that's based. Coupling noises. White tankers. I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. Oh god, that song goes. Okay, where do we go now? Man, I'll just put it on automatic drive again. Let's go. Now imagine a Mario Kart, but you used freaking trains. I'm doing homecoming floats. Oh, cool. Dude, the game Elderly Scrolls. I know the game Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I never played it. Does Nicky Boy have a mobility scooter? No, but he has a junky car that's probably gonna fall apart soon. Trainz cart. Yeah, just imagine that. That reminds me, I'm writing a special that has to do with that, and I still have to fix that freaking route. And it's actually a route that that Wild SD4-2 made, and I was gonna use that route for it. Arrow. Ship noises. Oh, bro, my brother came out with something stupid involving trains in our homeschooling history class. Really? If I ever go to Michigan, I want to go to the Great Lakes because I want to see the freighter ships in action. Those are cool. Well, yeah, that script. Yeah, I haven't done anything with that script at all lately. But I could tell you guys that the episode 3 script is done. I just gotta do some final touch-ups to it, and eventually I'll start working on it. Foghorn noises. Yeah, that tells you when Alan Smith is nearby. Can't you go any faster? I don't know. They were talking about the U.S. government building a railroad through the west and having to encounter buffalo and Indian tribes. That'd have been the old days if tribes were still around back then. In the States back then. Is that a thing, or is that the transcontinental route? I don't know. Wyandotte has the Detroit River right by downtown. There's usually a decent amount of freighters going by there. Yeah, there's one. I really want to go see those freighters, especially one of them that was part of the Edmund Fitzgerald story that's still in service. It's called the Arthur M. Anderson. It's still in service, and I wanted to go see that ship. Wait, did I give you my lines? No, I didn't send out lines yet for episode 3. Santa Fe GP60M jump scare number 2. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Speaking of that route, I've reworked some areas of that route, mainly the desert and snowy areas. That route's nuts. I still need to fix that route, though. The Eddie house. You and Hippie Guitar should make a video of you two playing guitar. I want to do that. I mean, in fact, I actually just got a new guitar the other day, and it's sitting right here next to me. The Eddie show. And he's like, off-road the train and running over everything so you can build the railroad. Problem solved. Based. Arrow. Drive to the factory. What factory? What the fuck kind of factory are you talking about? I just want my lasagna. And these tankers have the sauce that I use in my lasagna, which contains high amounts of radiation that not even the FBI can investigate because I shoved all that my lasagna up their ass. Let's hope Pfizer scary as a jump scares. A scary alert. Number uno. The Arrow train. Freddy Fazbear. These bridges are kind of cool though in this route. It's kind of what makes the route a little weird, but I like it. How many tankers are we born? Okay, not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly 10 tankers. That's good to know. It's the memes that matter most. The SFR&M. What does that stand for? SFR&M. All aboard! Did you hear Amtrak released a new train card? Yes, I did, and it's about time, honestly, because, you know, the M-Fleets, they've been using the M-Fleets for, God knows, since the 70s. No, not since the 70s, like since... when did I start using the M-Fleets? God, I don't remember. Have a train go to Five Nights at Freddy's. Bro. Yeah, just imagine that Freddy Fazbear's with freaking, I don't know, Taylor and Ken just rammed right through it. South Farmington Rail and Mule. No, I haven't heard about that, honestly. Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you want to be? Why are we slowing down? I want to get there as fast as I can so I can have my lasagna. Or as sometimes with the wise guy's voice pronounce it, I want my lasagna. Favorite Amtrak route? I don't really have any Amtrak routes. Or unless you're talking about like real Amtrak routes, probably the Keystone Corridor. Agnes is a character in MRS. She's one of the main switchers. She's extremely sarcastic and pessimistic. Oh lord. That vastly contrasts Callie. I just remember how you caught NS4000 in the upstate like a week, and like a week later I caught NS4000 334. Yeah, that thing goes everywhere. I heard they cleaned out its horns. I noticed that too, because when I caught it, the horn sounded relatively clean. 5 fingers up my ass. What? Why the fuck do we have a red signal coming up? That's the Amtrak MI alone and Paramarquette route, yeah. Bro, look at these bridges. They just go right over the freaking factory thing. It's so weird. I saw NS 4000 back in April, trailing on the UP Trainz 4 in power. Oh, that's cool. What Amtrak route would you want to travel on? Mine would be the Silver Star to Empire Builder. I don't know, probably the... I traveled on the Crescent, so... Why does RHV suck? I don't want to burn in all that right now, so... Sure might come up with characters, concepts a lot most of the time. I don't really know what kind of personality or name to give them. Will I still be in your series still? Of course, yeah, you will. But enter. Typical arrogant character when I see a red signal. No, just average ROHV character when I see a red signal. Oh, come on! Why do I have a red signal? Yeah, everyone just blatantly complains when I have a red signal. Borderline unwatchable. There's another GP60M right there, jeez. What if Agnes met Callie? Good question. I mean, Callie being Callie, she want to make friends, so... Oh lord, I think I'm going too fast. Oh no, I'm going too fast. Oh no, never mind, the signal's yellow. Okay, good. Never mind, the signal just literally flipped to yellow right at the last second. I want to see an MRS MVS crossover. That would be... I mean, that could happen. Where are we going? Krecken's Conrail Comrade. Hopefully we can get that out soon or something. Yeah, the script's done. Just need to get to work on it. I was gonna have a hippie guitarist to voice Vivian, but I decided I'll just do Vivian. Here's that GP60M again, jeez. Everywhere I go. How's that song go? I don't know. All around me are familiar faces. Opinion on the C40-8W. That's it's okay. I like the locomotive. Bit overrated. But, I guess Lenny will be my bestie. I don't know, maybe, because he's Lenny. You will always be my best comrade in arms. I have to admit, you are the best, and that is not to be lightly taken from me. Ha ha ha. Why is ROHV stupid? Again, I would go into that, but I have a big book of why it's so stupid, and I don't want to read through it right now. Oh lord. Lag spike. Drive backwards and enter the refinery. Let's go. I'll still do her if you want me to. I haven't said much because you've been busy with work and stuff. Yeah. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Lag central. Yeah, that's a weird thing about this route is that it has so much on it that when you make a full circle around the route, just come back, it'll have an intense lag spike out of random. What about the image of Nicky Boy arguing with Lily? Oh lord. Because the creator of the series focuses too much on fictional girls instead of actually coming up with decent concepts. Yeah. Beyond gondolas. Yeah, there was some. Yeah, they're right there. Actually, he hated the fact that I had a chance to voice and act in a different series because I find that series generic and bland. MMRS is more good than that POS. Yeah. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. Backing up. You know, I just realizing that most series, they don't tend to have that much sentient rolling stock characters. I mean, the only time I've seen that is in Rosenheim Valley, that freaking Troublesome Cars short. And honestly, I think it's ridiculous that they always have to portray freight cars as troublesome. Like, why not just give them actual personalities? That's what I'm doing with Thurmond. So, yeah. I have 2 Halloween playlists on my channel if anyone's interested. Yeah, I'll give it a listen after this. Stop. Beep, beep, beep. Just finished collaborating on one right before the live stream started. Groovy. Insert diamond noises. Wait, do I stop here, or do I have to have the locomotive stopped over to the hand? It's more modern 80s and 90s songs, huh? More specifically, Caboose, yeah. I might have more sentient rolling stock characters in the North Valley. I gotta head out because my college buddies text me he wants to go to gym. Oh, that's fun. I find this sentient rolling stock unnecessary. I mean, I guess at some summary it can be a little pointless, but you know, it's still interesting concepts, you know. Well, we stopped. Your score. A perfect run. Yippee! 5 stars! About time I finished this freaking section. God. So much trouble with it. You know, here. Horn blast for celebration. Okay. Finally I finished that freaking session. Now I have all the sessions completed finally. In this. And let's see, let's go on the this route here. Insert We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. If I had a series, I would probably only make Caboose cab cars and similar stuff sentient. Yeah, but still, I don't know, it just feels like it would make it more lively to have sentient rolling stock characters, even as pointless as it can be, but still, whatever. Everyone's entitled to what they want. I'm too weak for the gym. Trust me, I am too. I've gone twice. Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. I find MMRS and MVS to be much more interesting because they branch out from... Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Rather than have it focus on a major class 1, it's just a fictional class 2. Taylor. Excuse me. Here's Thurman, just for those wondering who don't know. This is Thurman. He's a snowplow. He's really Caboose, but he's been rebuilt to a snowplow. So, I want to see Abigail from NDS. Yeah, sure, I'll go get her. I labeled her as parody for some reason, but whatever. And 675. There you go. There she is. Big Blue. The MNPV is also a fictional class 2. Taylor Swift. I like being a softie. Wow. Arm. Taylor Swift. I don't know if someone calls Taylor a Taylor Swift, he probably just looked all confused like, who the heck is that? I don't know. So that's the SD50's name. Yeah, Abigail. A-B-A-G-A-Y-L-E, as it's spelled. Conrail. The junctions. She's got the marker lights too. I don't know why I like the marker lights. I'm still haven't figured out what the entire point of them is, but whatever. They're not they're completely different from classification lights, and I know that. You should add 3 more Conrail SD50s and a Conrail SD4 S2. Well, I already do have a Conrail SD4 S2 in the series, and that's Misty. So, though I might drop her, honestly, because I don't know what to do with her. It's me in train form. Yep. Marker lights and the walkway lights too. Cab. She has a cab signal too. What Conrail livery is better than standard or Conrail quality? I like them both. Been thinking about bringing back the Chessie boys. But yeah, I still have the Chessie girls. Here, let me put Abigail aside right here, and I'll get the Chessie girls. Let's see. Here's Jackson. Which I was going to have Jackson and Abigail consider themselves as alter egos because they're both SD50s and they both act the same. So there's Jackson, Lily, Hannah, and Angela. Wherever she's at. There she is. Angela. There they are, Chessie girls. All of them except for Angela are, EMDs, and especially Jackson, Lily, and Hannah are B&O, but Angela's C&O. Cover me in flowers, and I'd be happy as a train. I mean, if I could find a way to texture these models with whatever, because Jordan Rail has a weird thing with these models that you can't reskin them for some reason. I don't know why. Don't know how they do it. Is this a free roam? Yeah, it's free roam. Yeah, there they are, Chessie girls. Jackson, Lily, Hannah, Angela. Here's Benton right here. Here's Callie. Can you make up characters in this game and then store them with the names you made up in your inventory? If you mean like if I can spawn the locomotives and save them, that's basically what I did here. See, they're right here on the side and I have them named and labeled for which character they are. See, like here's Dean, for example. And then here's Eddie. We got others like Gloria. And here's Ken right here. Taylor's best friend. I still gotta think of you know, how exactly Ken and Taylor became best friends. That's really cool. Do you have the Amtrak P32-A BWH? In fact, yes, I do. I do plan on having a character of it that's a BWH. That's Brittany right here. I really like the Pepsi campaign on these, so. Do you MMRS crossover when the Chessie girls and Abigail, Taylor, and some other 6 locomotive takes that long train MMRS? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how that will work considering North Valley's in Kentucky, MMRS is in Michigan. And with regional railroads, they tend to only work in one state, so. Like here's Linda and Avery. Then we have Luke Skywalker. Nah. And then here's Old Tomato. little bit of trivia here is that I gave him the name Wade because for those who know the what's it called, the Southeastern Railway, something like that. No. It's that railroad that operates out there in Tennessee. It's like a short. It used to run like a excursion, but they don't anymore. And they just run a train. They just run freight trains now. I forgot what that road's called, but they have a locomotive there. It's a CSX MOW, a GE, and they named it the maintenance of Wade because one of the guys that works there is named Wade, and he hates EMDs. I don't know why, but I just figured that would be funny for him, for this to be named Wade, just to kind of do that. He's not exactly named after Wade from that road anyways, so. An out-of-state train, I don't know how that would work anyways. I got inspiration from Air Mater. Favorite Amtrak livery, Phase 3. I really like Phase 3. Let's see. Here's Vivian. Just being Vivian. Hey, look, it's Tomato. Yep, old Tomato. Let's see. I'll be going to chase the CSX Santa train in November in Kentucky. I'm going to chase it from try to chase it from Shelby to Kingsport, which is its entire route. I'm going to try to chase that. Hopefully get a couple other trains while I'm at it. Hey, Amazing Train Kid Productions, how's it going? Here, let's set up a train just to run. Let's see, let's run. Who should we run? How cold has it gotten in SC? Right now it's 63 degrees outside, but this morning it was 55. Or no, now it's just changed 58 degrees, so it's pretty chilly. And I like it that way. I like it when it's chilly. I hate the heat. Who should I run on this train? Let's run Seaboard Man? Maybe. Still pretty warm here for fall in Georgia. Yeah, a cold front came through yesterday. No, not yesterday, on Saturday night. So Lenny, maybe. Lyndon Avery. Marie? Yeah, give suggestions. The heat in summer honestly sucks. Yeah, I really don't like summer. The heat's unbearable for me. I like it when it's chilly. Could run Marie as this style. 2482. Georgia heat sucks, especially during marching band camp. Yeah, I bet. It's 55 in central Georgia. Yeah. Eddie with a random GB30. Maybe. Now let's run, let's run Taylor and let's run Taylor, Ken, and the Seaboard Man on Coltrane. Cummings, Georgia, yeah. Been meaning to go to Toccoa one of these days. Toccoa is a pretty good rail fanning spot from what I heard. Toccoa is right there at the border, so. Been to Gainesville, been to Atlanta. Haven't really stopped by Toccoa. I've been past there, but I haven't stopped there. Maybe one day I will. No. And let's put a slap a caboose right here at the rear. Seaboard, man. Yeah, I want to go rail fan with you again, too. This is coming from a guy who lives in Macon. Yeah. Whoosh. Loaded. And let's go to Taylor. Get him ready. Beacon on. Green classification. And off so they go. There's something really satisfying about hearing EMD rumbles. I rarely ever rail fan. Yesterday I went to the Reading Northern Jim Thorpe. I want to rail fan of Reading Northern. I was trying to go there when I was up in Pennsylvania, but I just couldn't, so. Canadian crossbuck, anyone? You know, I just kind of thought of something about the Canadian crossbuck. Is that it looks like this because I think because Canada's still technically a Great Britain province, and you know them British crossings also have like this kind of style where it's like red outline with white on the inside and says nothing, and most British crossings have that when they have crossbucks. So I wonder if that's why the Canadian crossbuck looks like that, because it's still technically a British province, I think, or British territory in a way. No, there's no rail lines through Cummings, but there used to be one. It's abandoned though, so the closest you probably have would be like no, Chambly's in Atlanta. I was about to say Chambly, but no, that's Atlanta. Red Lane, which is right there at Gainesville, where you remember at the depot, that's Control Point Red Lane. And then you have going south. Actually, I'll look on maps here in a second. Imagine dealing with a loudmouth seaboard man. He's pretty easy to deal with. You just gotta shut him up. Eventually, he'll grow tired of yelling. As far as I'm aware, I think it's mostly Norfolk Southern that runs through northern Georgia. I'm not sure about CSX though, but I know CSX does run through somewhere in Atlanta, I think. I don't remember. Yeah. Hey, Indo-Rail and Aviation fan, how's it going? I love abandoned rail lines. Well, you'll love Saluda. There's a lot of people are now saying that apparently Saluta's been sold, and they're about to begin the tearing up the rails, but I don't know. Because there's so much things surrounding Saluda that they're dead against not wanting a rail trail there. Plus, that's a liability hazard if you think about it, for Saluda to be a rail trail. Could you add rocked? It's rocked. Also, RIP truck driver, yeah, that crash, pretty sad. NS mostly runs through central Georgia. Yeah. I saw a video of a train carrying tanker cars that broke the train crossing and derailed down the line. I feel like I know what video that is, I just don't remember it. 4 or 5 tankers rolled right over in the grass. Yeah, that's not safe. I mean, if they're empty, then it's good, but if they're loaded, then that's dangerous. There They're going pretty slow because they have a lot of coal cars they're carrying. I'd say rocky. Right here next to a Mexican restaurant. Dang, that makes me more Mexican now. You can be an SD4A-2. CSX used to run through Macon, but the line is now owned by Georgia Central. Huh. Hot air balloon noises. I can't believe how many semi-trucks try to beat the train to crossing even though the poles are down. Yeah. It's ridiculous, but even then, you know, semi-truck drivers are really impatient for some reason. Rocky's basis today. Goofy odd crossing bell. Yeah, that's a Siemens high tone E bell and a Wapco mechanical bell. I'm actually gonna eat some Mexican takeout tonight. Give me some. I want Mexican. I'd share if I could. There's this custom built crossing. Smooth, delicious Hellman's the whole egg mayonnaise. Mayonnaise on an escalator. I usually can never eat all of it anyways. Yeah, Mexican food is really heavy. And by that I mean you get full from it pretty fast. Are you a lonely cartoon TBS mascot trapped in a subpar train sim? Join the dating site with thousands of gorgeous women assets. www.itgmme.com. All ladies come in .cdp format, not compatible with Trainz 2019. Are you in love with girls who aren't real? Call today, 180 to get a life, lemons. Could go with a belly full of Mexican if I could. Shoot, maybe I might go out tomorrow, because I got tomorrow off. Now I'm in the mood for Mexican food. I went to the Reading Northern for the first time. Yeah, you said. I could host a feast if I could. Who would be the most dreadful locomotive to deal with? I don't know. Famous cursed crossing. This crossing used to be that. What the hell is this crap? Is this a Playboy mission? Nah, this can't be. Where's all the naked chicks? I must have missed people. And here is Old Man Kraken's crib. In the unofficial town called Kraken Town. Or Krakensville, whatever. And there he is right here. I didn't realize how short he is, honestly. There's his Christmas tree. And his TV and his barrels and his freaking crossbow collection of ramen noodles and Tom the Cat. Alan Smith is over here. Have some burritos. That's what I'm eating tonight. I don't eat burritos. Make my stomach hurt. Why is there a flag of Australia? Because Old Man Kraken stole a tugboat from Australia that has the Australian flag. He probably stole it just to prove that not everything in Australia has got to be huge. Considering making a Unova from Pokemon Black and White and Trainz. Ed Drag Drift. Speaking of which, Hillbilly Jones isn't scrapped. Nope. Krakensville. Yeah, that sounds better. Plain County Fair. Maybe I had to deal with this before. Nicky Boy. I love fire noodles. Right there. Ken, Eddie, a bunch of cold cars. Burritos make you fart badly. Now that's beans. Or baked beans make you fart. Burritos just make my stomach hurt. Don't know why, but they do. I eat quesadillas all the time. Cheese quesadillas, to be exact. Real damn good. The old joke of bean burritos making you fart for days after. If Nicky Boy joined MVS, what would his basis be? He wouldn't be anything, because I wouldn't bother adding his stupid, scraggly looking ass. He'd just be a garbage pit, honestly. Cheese. Who would win, Nick or Matt? Good question. Matt, maybe? Because he's really aggressive about how he does things. But he is smart enough to know that, you know, he can't be fighting for ridiculous things. See, Boward Man. Matt. Let's see. The Banes. Excuse me. Bowser's Big Bean Burrito. Eddie White and the 7 Mats. Eddie White and the 7 Mats. That's super cursed. Never had a burrito. Next crossing. There's Mr. Harrison. Seaboard guy. Just put Seaboard in front of anything and it's automatically hilarious. Little Eddie made. They're good. There's a recipe for dessert burritos out there. The Little Mermat. Little Eddie made the Little Mermat. Bro, just imagine Little Mermaid with its freaking mat. Beauty and the Mat. Good lord. Cinderella, but not Seaboardrella. Okay, that didn't make any sense. I didn't realize they're only going 33 miles an hour. Eddytopia. Skibbity Seaboard. Eddie with Mr. Mats. Mr. Matskers. Matt has diesel phobia. Matt and the Beast. You could just put Matt and Eddie in like any sort of context. For some reason, it makes it funny. Big Eddie 87. Was that the bite of 87? Beauty and the Seaboard guy. Jeez. And now to Torture Crossing. Here it is, Torture Crossing. The Hunchback and Notre Eddie. Eddie has GE phobia. He basically does. Because he's Eddie. Eddie has a phobia on everything that's not Seaboard. Tarmat. You always like the Smiler from the back rooms. The Smiler has a sound? You know, I'm trying to... There's a defect detector right there. I've been trying to see if I can figure out how to custom the defect detector where it make it say North Valley. Oh well. Eddie New Grove. And this is Numa Yard, and you probably already know the reference to Numa Yard. Inside Eddie. Didn't Seaboard have GEs? Yes, they did, but they didn't have much. They had the Dash 7s, the BQ-23s. They had U-boats, but that's about it, I think. They never had Dash 8s, somewhere else I know. Finding Eddie. Nah, you don't need to find Eddie because he's so easily much of an eyesore that you can just see him anywhere. Matt has EMD phobia. No, Matt has diesel phobia. Just any sort of diesel in general. Matt just takes a grudge on him. Wreck It Matt. Man, just imagine Matt going out one day and saying, "I'm going to wreck it." The Seaboard King. Seaboard. Super Eddie RPG Legend 3 Seaboards. Ha! Eddie Story 1 to 4. Oh lord. Actually, that would make a good arc. Just a story about Eddie and like why he's Eddie. Matsters U. Matsters Incorporated. Defect detector.
Detector. Milepost 9.8.2. No defects. Repeat. No defects. Total axle 304. Length of
304
train
axles.
3539. Train
3,539
speed
feet.
42 mph.
42 miles an hour.
Detector out.
Yippee! No defects. Alright, let's go and get rid of the train. Yoink. Oh, shut up. Oh, Lord. The good Matt. Matt. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, hush. Thank you.
Detector milepost 98.2. Train too slow. Detector out.
Oh, be quiet. Who will be in episode 3 of North Valley? That will be a surprise. Eddie White and the Seven Seaboards. The Land Before Matt. Matt will be Bowser. Here, I'll go and get Matt right here. Let's see, where is he? There he is. Well, this is him after his... This is him with the red paint, but, you know. And his name, Kwasend. If that's how you pronounce it, or Kawasend, whatever. Named by Charles Morrison Jr. Center School, Danbury, New Haven? Or New Hampshire. Why did I say New Haven? New Hampshire. I wonder what the CSX Boston and Maine unit will look like. So there is Matt going through 3 different designs. Of course, Matt has a deflectors. Super Mario Bros. Sounds like the way Mario and Luigi pronounce their names and their goofy Italian voices. Let's see. Detector out. Yeah, that's what they always say that. Used to, the defect detectors used to say have a, like, well, the Delaware and Hudson defect detectors, they actually used to say, like, have a safe trip or have a nice day when they end, which is kind of funny. Fred will be Gino. Let's see, where's... You know, I'm going to close out of Trainz, and then I'm going to go on maps right here. Here, I'm going to cut the screen off for a second here, so, and then I'll get to capture right here in just a moment. And there we go. And here we are on maps. Go away. Eddie's mansion. Imagine that. Luigi's mansion, but it's Eddie. So yeah, let me see here. Let's see here. Cummings, Georgia is here. Gainesville is... where is it? It's here. There's Chestatee. Let's see here. So Gainesville... If you were to go down like Gainesville, there's Flowery Branch, and Flowery Branch is a pretty good spot to see trains too. Because it's a very open area. They have a rare museum there. Like this. And I have a friend who used to rail fan Flowery Branch all the time. One of these days I want to go to Flowery Branch. It's real nice looking. Nice straight piece of rail. If we go back to towards Gainesville, right here. Station's here. I want to go back to Gainesville. I really like rail fanning here. That way leads to Flowery Branch. This way leads to Toccoa. And then eventually it takes you to Clemson. And Toccoa is... Well, there's Cornelia. Yeah, here's Toccoa. And then from Toccoa, you wound up in, like, Seneca and then Clemson. Westminster. Easley's around here somewhere. Yeah, there's Easley. Here's Greenville. Then from Greenville you got from Greenville we have Greer to Lyman, or Duncan, then Lyman, and then eventually to Spartanburg, which is where I rail fan the most. Right here is where I rail fan the most. It's Control Point Magnolia. There's Rail Museum Flowery Branch. Yeah, it's been there for a while, I think. I don't know how long exactly, but it's been there. They done painted this caboose, and they're going to put decals on it soon. My little Eddie. If you were to go over here, this is Beaumont right here. It's weird because Beaumont, like, when you pass the crossing, goes from Beaumont Avenue to Fairview Avenue. It's kind of weird, but I don't know how that works. There's a crossover to the W line right here, and then going that way, you take it to Zion Hill. Slightly down there in Gainesville, yeah. Ford. Yeah, Beaumont. I've been meaning to go here one. He's very soon. Maybe next time I'm in the upstate, I'll go to Beaumont. I've been to RPM, and RPM's a good place to rail fan. There's Atlanta. I don't know if Air Picture Archives if it still works, because lately it hasn't. Well, it's working now. Eddie the Tank Engine. If I had a car, I'd just meet you in Spartanburg. Be my guest. Let's see. Let me look here, actually. By location. United States. Georgia. And Cummings. I was pretty sure there used to be a rail line there in Cummings. Back then it was called Cummings, now it's just called Cumming. Well, those aren't rail pictures, those are traction locomotives and tractors. And that's not Cummings, because Cumming doesn't have a... As far as I'm aware, I don't think it does. In Gainesville. All these old pictures from Gainesville right here. When the Gainesville Midland was still around. And this picture's from 1957. Seems like Gainesville Midland number 10 was a frequent site. I wonder what happened to number 10 actually. Oh, it became a CSX unit. Well, it's scrapped now, but it became CSX. Ah, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at my house or my street. I don't want to give away locations, honestly. God, look at that. That's gorgeous. It was still a Seaboard. It was still in Seaboard paint when in the 90s too. Oh, it was one of those units that had the CSX front, but still a Seaboard paint. Oh, that's cool. Look at that red horn. Yeah. Back then, they used to call it Cummings. The most recent picture of it's in 2011. That's not it. It's just a different unit. This picture was taken in 2004. It didn't even have the ditch lights back then either. That's weird. I think it was just Seaboard number 0010. That's funny. It was just Seaboard 0010. But then it was just Gainesville Midland number 10. Used to go to Woodbury. Of course, they have those 210Os. The 20, the 209, the 208 are still around on display though. 208's there in Gloucester or Winder, Georgia. Still sitting there. And 209's in Gainesville. I don't know where. I still haven't figured out where they moved it. 209. 209 actually, both 208 and 209 came from the Seaboard Airline. So, isn't that cool? Look at that. That's cool. Playing Gainesville Midland character. When would that have been? The Gainesville Midland number 10, that would have been the 70s at the minimum, because that's when it was mostly operating. And then it's scrapped now. Probably scrapped back in 2005, if I were to guess. Oh, look at that. Amtrak at Gainesville. Old Amtrak, too. And that big old, the gigantic industry wasn't there back then. You see the depot there. Old Amtrak had phase 2. Ah, look at that. NNW 1218. Look at that. NNW 1218. Imagine if 1218 was still in operational service. Of course, you can't now because it's got severe firebox problems, but plus it would be too costly. Oh, look at that C32-8. Let's see. Number 19. More recent pictures of it. They moved it to some park in downtown Gainesville. I've been meaning to get these things in action. Them old GP8s, they're right at the industries, because they just sit there. And like those SD40s still kind of serve around there. 1639, I don't know if it's still there. Well, whatever, it probably is. Wow, look at that green paint. I did plan for the character to be GM number 10. Well, I don't know if GM number 10 even has a model on Trainz. Dash 9. Old Dash 9 too. Let's see. I'll go and close out of that. Let's see. Athens, Augusta, Columbia, Myrtle Beach. There's nothing here in Myrtle Beach. The closest point I can go to Railfan is somewhere in Conway. Here, let me look up that defect detector website that's here. It has like literally every single defect detector that's, or almost every single defect detector that's around. This is cool. Pinpoints every defect detector location, or every known defect detector location. I'm happy to voice in your series, yeah. Let's see. And this is the defect detector I hear the most, 448.3.
Norfolk Southern, milepost 448.3, no defects.
Groovy. Chesney has a defect detector.
CSX detector.
Yeah, that's Studebaker. Studebaker's a weird place. Thickety's detector.
Norfolk Southern,
Well, let me look here. See, like the closest defect detector to me is around here in like Johnsonville and whatnot, and Hemingway. Maybe one of those days I'll go to there and see if I can railfan there, if I could. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I got other things to take care of. Well, this was fun. I enjoy getting back into this. So, thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you down the line. Have a good night, y'all.